Hello everyone, my name is Lance090 and welcome back to Let's Play. And not included. Still haven't. Flower. That a really long time ago. Get this new bathroom up, we can add more units. And the other problem is if we want to make sure that our base is more germ-free, is we actually have to replace this other bathroom with one just like this one. But that requires... it's going to go through even more water. Too big. Might all fit in there. There. Actually can. We have to get this one done first. That. I think I will do it just because I want to reduce the germs again. Here. That ladder get missed. Whew. Littering kind of has to get done. It has to get done anyway. Pocket of water to not even overpressurized down there. Thinking maybe it could be overpressurized and that's why it's not leaking, but hopefully this cold generator keep going. Insufficient oxygen generation thing came up. Sure why. Swing. Grabbing the food and stuff. Get it over. Stressed out. thing is we just needed them to get a ump built down. Good ump. Task selected. Available. Courses, all the usual stuff. Only this one. Must be because... Oh, it's actually illumination. So it says body temperature as well. Suppose I should root that one and change it to something else. Because the plants have died. Sometimes it says that when you uproot them, even though it's like you chose to do that, so. Popping wet. Clearly. Seems like Oxygen's having trouble getting over this way. Could get entombed down here, I guess. No, 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 no. There you go. Oh, yeah. Forgot the pump needs power. Oxygen is actually overwhelming the carbon dioxide down here. Kinda funny. Okay, you need a power cable. I also have to... Probably have enough light source for now. Turn it off. We have liftoff. United States rocket carrying the Voyager probe. Looking over the plumbing overlay. Liftoff of our liquid. There you go. Now deconstruct all these. Or we could keep it and take a new duplicate, but we're gonna get rid of this, replace it, and then get a new duplicate. Important to know though, there's not a lot. That one, this one. Then, what would we want next? Big project. We're growing, so I don't have to make the advanced farm. Polluted water to make fertilizer, but all this is fertilizer. Like, not sure where it's at, but I've seen them just dig through this stuff and get fertilizer, so I think we have a lot. 25. Best. It's kind of like at this point we actually don't need a lot. Duplicants seem to like exposed piping actually, which is why I'm okay with running it kind of like this. When it feels prudent. Work on art next. Oh, we had it researched by now. Work on research in a moment. Let's just get the second bathroom going. We can get another duplicate. Compact. A good idea to actually turn this off for a little bit. That seems surprising. This oxygen to come up. Okay, we're ready for a new duplicate. Cooking, learning, immunity. Might be the best. Have a tinkerer person. Research, and you're strong. Alright, you will be Mark scale models. So welcome. Your jobs are correct. They art better than the other ones, so have you do that. I wonder when farming is going to get added in. Sweep should always be something to do. Although some of the people who like dig and stuff, they shouldn't have. Best digger. Not have sweep. Best constructor. Sweep. Or those two should not be sweeping. Everyone else can. That way when I give the sweep orders, at least someone's still working. That was kind of a problem before. I should have dealt with it sooner. So you put back this. File needs to put back in. Let this oxygen come up. Hopefully that'll get done sooner rather than later. It's back on. Yeah, our next big project. This is kind of the point where a lot of these technologies aren't really important. Animal control, I can capture some of these animals. Like I can trap those light things if I want, I guess. But I'm not really too worried about the other ones for any immediate need. Natural gas, we don't know where that's at. Crude oil. Yeah, I guess I get the natural gas out of crude oil, but we don't know where the oil's at. Also makes petroleum. Yeah, basically we need oil for the end of this. It also requires the oil. They're smaller pumps, but I think they also need oil to be made. I think they're made with plastic. Power regulation, we're not having trouble with our power right now. Here. Automatic controls, all sorts of different kinds of shut-off things. Like, the only thing we've been having to turn off is that oxygen thing. Not really that important. Traffic patrol. Not really what... Rock granulator. This is sand from raw minerals. But also produces refined minerals from raw ore. Really need sand. We do need refined minerals, but it says inefficiently, so if there's something that can do it better, I'd rather do it. Find objects. Fire pull allows rapid duplicate decent, but significantly slows upward climbing, so it's not really better than a ladder. Shift plate accelerates or buffers heat dispersal depending on the construction material used. That sounds good, but I've tried to build it before and it didn't do anything. Metal refinery produces refined metals from metal ore. Output significantly heated liquid, so we have to deal with more heat stuff. That could be useful. Medicine, disease, but we haven't had any problems with disease at all. The odorizers are great, but we don't know where polluted air is. Oh. Kills more germs. We're not been dealing with that very much. Gas filter separates the gases out, which can be useful. Filter does the same thing. These are kind of useful. Advanced pipe stuff and automation stuff for pipes, but it's just really not helpful. Thermal attenuator cools liquid pipe through it, but outputs heat in the middle. What is the liquid that's pumped out of this? Water? From large water. That's pointless. It's really easy to heat things up in this game. It's just really hard to cool them down. Carbon standard is pretty useful. Electrolyzer is pretty useful. Filler is pretty useful. Probably these two are kind of the most useful right now. We should get the artistic expression. Kind of forgot about that. You can see there's not too much left that's like super useful for us. This game is kind of missing like the mid game, I feel like. I feel it has the first level, which is like the outhouse stuff. Second level is getting this lavatory and mess hall and stuff going. And then I think there's like one or two stages missing, and then it gets to the top tier stuff, which is like really hard to do. There needs to be one more step. One more or two more steps to ensure that everything is right. What are the germs now that we've changed how we're cleaning things? Go on sync for this. So do is we're gonna make this hold the polluted dirt. That's not in our regular dispensers. People come to put stuff in here, we'll also have them wash their hands on the way out. Stuff, guys. We have the stuff that goes bad. Not pile, polluted dirt. Nine. This one. Not hold polluted dirt. The other stuff. Dirt and piles. Copy those settings. Else. Don't have as many things as that. See, now the heat's too bad in here. But I don't know how to help them. The heat. Little energy to raise in temperature, or heat and cool quickly. Just don't standard. Annoying because like it says like it has a higher overheat temperature. Makes me feel like the material should stay cooler for longer. What it really means is like it's more insulation, so it actually gets hotter. If it also cools quicker. Is it cooler around these? I think we basically need to test it. Go look at igneous rock. Let's put one further like rock like that. Happens. Dig more. Touch the slime. It's clay. They've been hotter before, so I don't know why they're like more trouble now. Oh, I really wish these tiles were a different color. See what it does. Now we can put up some. Well, happy. And there's also the hydroponic tile, which you feel like that would cool things off because it has water in it. Well, if it does, I've tried it before. It helped. Are starting to run out, but I'm just wanting this to get put up. Die from. More airflow time. Will help with the plants. lot more calm. Huh. Almost blew it away. Probably after this night, I'll probably want to turn that oxygen machine back on. Excuse me. See, I think it's getting hotter in here. Cooler. That's to be unbreathable. We destruct that and then we're all out of time for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed and have a good day.